Halfway mark of the season, finally.
A great start to the weekend here as we've got baseball from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Boston Red Sox and the New York Yankees. The race for the division continues to heat up as two of the best square off next. Luis Severino, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan, any thoughts?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
Next up for the Red Sox, Xander Bogaerts, to show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys.
It's time where you push that go button. You're getting a little sense of urgency. They find themselves in 3rd place, and if they want to be part of the postseason picture, it's time to get going and get going pronto.
Yeah, it's taken too long for this team to carve out any identity for themselves. They're going to have to find a way to get on a roll, offensively or pitch better. Something's got to change.
And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
I know there's a lot of expectations for Xander Bogaerts to turn it around soon. In the last 10 games, he's hitting under 250. He's a guy they need to hit a lot better than that because he's a big part of this ball club.
Striding in for Boston, Mookie Betts. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Throw into 3rd. Oh, and he's not going to make it to 3rd as he's gunned down by the right fielder, and that's a tough second out. So here's the Boston. He's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 2-1 to the Red Sox first baseman.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch in on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
From the belt, the pitch, a little bouncer. 3-2 pitch. That misses for ball 4. Down to first goes Ramirez. Rafael Devers the next to bat. Previous history with Luis Severino. A number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. 1-0 the count. 2 balls and no strikes.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
3-1 now, and I think he wanted to know where that one was. 3-2 the count for Rafael Devers.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Rick Porcello gets the ball for the Red Sox in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Man, this guy was really rock solid in his last one. 8 solid innings in his last start to pick up the win. We'll see if he can keep it going and make it 2 really good starts in a row.
And that is through into right field for a single.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Now at the plate, Aaron Judge. He enters this one second in the American League in round trippers. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in here hoping to make it 2 in a row as they broke a 3-game skid with a victory last time out. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And it's right there as Gardner is thrown out trying to steal second. Now a swing and a deep drive to right.
I'll take it.
And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. Number 28 on the season as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street,
he had a shot to get to 30 before standing.
When he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Now, bouncing ball hit to Pedroia at second. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. He's carrying a batting average of just over 300, so clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Porcello's ready. Here he comes 0-1. Goodness, 0-2 now.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close. You could tell this guy's been in the swing mode from the minute he walked into the batter's box.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Swihart finds it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over.
Leading off for Boston.
First pitch on its way. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. A fastball right over the outside corner. Now the pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down. Maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
This one skied out toward right. Torres is under it. 1 out. Here's Jackie Bradley now. Previous history with Luis Severino, just 3 for 14. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. No balls and a strike to count. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And Hicks will settle under this one for the 2nd out. Digging in the switch hitter, Blake Swihart. He's carrying a batting average of just over 300, so clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. The 1-0 home. Here's a swing and a ground ball. One and 2 to the Red Sox catcher.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun.
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Red Sox go down 1. Next for New York, Gary Sanchez. He's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1.
Great execution of that changeup right there. Great arm action. Batter was totally out front on that one.
Ball 1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. Bullet back up the middle. Bradley is there, and he has it for the 1st out.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on Dieter. And we get to watch one of the best right fielders in the game today. He brought home gold last year. We know a right fielder profiles as a huge offensive producer. But this guy covers a ton of ground all the way to the foul line with a strong throwing arm.
Oh, Theo, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
Throw over to first. And late reactions, and they got him.
Hey, a good right-handed pickoff move is really all about the footwork, and that was nice. He got his feet all the way around the first, which allowed his hips and everything else to clear for an accurate throw to the inside of the bag. That, and it was real quick, too.
They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. Porcello gets the sign. Here's the 0-1. Ball chopped foul here at the. They'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
In front of the changeup there, and indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and To the plate now is the designated hitter, Christian Vasquez, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. This will get foul for strike 2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Now another 0-2. And a slider. Oh, got a favorable call on that one, as that's the first out of the inning.
The only damn call I've gotten all game.
Now ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. This year against right-handed pitching, Bogaerts has a batting line residing in the 290s. Looking to boost that even higher here. 0-2 home now to Bogaerts. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? Oh, look at Didi. He's out. The defense on display on this beautiful diving stop at short. More in a moment on this. Digging in now for the Yankees. Greg Bird. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Fuck that.
Into the box now, Miguel Andujar, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. One out, nobody on. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Back goes Betts, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 4th home run for him on the season, and this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
A base hit in his first trip. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Moreland is there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Here's big Aaron Judge.
To show you how strong this guy is, he hit that last off-speed pitch over 400 feet, so the pitcher wasn't supplying most of the power there. This is a really
so much on this hit, and I was almost up to Hall of Fame. I haven't gotten a legend like I have on pitching, but
that's by him for strike 1. Judge, who fittingly gets the nickname All Rise. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Moreland in foul ground, and that's the 3rd out. Yankees do get 1 on the solo homer. Digging in for his second at-bat, Mookie Betts, as we begin the top of the 4th.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
2 great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow. First pitch of the at-bat. And a ball 1-0.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Fly ball out toward left center field. After it is Hicks. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Striding in once again, Rafael Devers. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
And he fouls this one off. Drilled right back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank, because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Mitch Moreland is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Hit sharply toward the right side. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Here's Didi Gregorius. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
That was not the way this pitcher envisioned the beginning of the game going for him. Wasn't that bad of a pitch. He jumps all over it. Nobody can run it down, and he's standing at third feeling pretty good about himself.
First offering on its way. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count heater. Look for a little bit of change of pace.
1-1 the count. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind the ball in 2 strikes. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Down the middle.
Digging in to try it again, Gary Sanchez. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Comes set, here's the 0-0 pitch. A fastball that he's way out in front of, a swing and a miss.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
Gregorius takes his lead at third with 1 away. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Torres. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires this. Ready for another chance? Jackie Bradley Jr. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Jackie Bradley Jr.
Popped high in the air. Andujar over to his right. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So digging in now, Blake Swihart. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will wind up being a foul ball. This is line to left. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hitter's delight, the ability to use all parts.
In the air to straightaway right. Judge is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Line softly to the right side. Foul. Swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Digging in, Aaron Hicks. He's 0 for 1 after coming out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Aaron Hicks.
There's Porcello back at it now as he gets ahead of the leadoff man. No balls and a strike.
It's amazing. I tell any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. He pulls this one into right. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Bradley has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Miguel Andujar. He went deep in his first at bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. From the stretch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in there. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Calling for it is Betts, and Mookie's got it for the second out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Brett Gardner. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch on its way. Missed with a breaking ball.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can.
And he is tagged out here.
Oof, I got one more lead off.
Riding in once again, Dustin Pedroia. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
And he misses there. 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This one's down to third. On to first, and there were 2 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Hanley Ramirez. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attacking the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Here's Brett Gardner now. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th. First pitch on its way. Now a swing and a miss as they started out on the pitch well inside for strike 1. Line looking toward the alley in left center. And Gardner's going to reach. It's a base hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. Aaron Judge will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Throw is up the line as it gets away.
Lucky he was down. Wiping his damn jersey off.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a strike. Gardner on at first. Nobody out. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. He's running. Pitch misses. The throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big. And plus, this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. And the run will score from second here as this is now a 3-0 game.
Hey, with that base hit right now, the lead's 3-0. And the way their pitcher's going, D-Row, that might hold up in this one.
Yeah, and you're well aware of it, Dan, as an offense, just trying to put those extra runs across the board. You can take a look at the guy on the slab, toeing the slab. He's on fire right now.
And that finds its way through for a base hit.
What a nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Stayed on the attack, kept his hands inside the ball.
He's on like an 8-game home run.
Matt Barnes comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are two on here with nobody out. Giancarlo Stanton now as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. 3 runs, 9 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Ready once again, Gary Sanchez. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First pitch coming. Here it is. Low for ball 1. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. The 1-1. Fastball that misses.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit.
What is he doing?
Is in
What's this
time,
guy doing?
and he's cut down at the plate
God.
as they team up
Fucking
to gun him
bad
down.
news Bears.
The tag, and he is
Jesus
out
Christ.
at the plate on a great throw, and it's a double play. Next up for the Red Sox, Rafael Devers. He singled his last time up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only
He's
down by a
fucking
couple of
RBI.
runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Pitch popped up. Andujar has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, first baseman, Mitch Moreland.
And a layoff fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Still even at 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. And that's taken for strike 1.
One of the keys to pitching late in the games, first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
1-1 the count now. Lifted the other way out to left center. Gardner is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Down. Brian Johnson will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bradley is there. 1 out.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. Aaron Hicks. 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. Fouled off. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Tapper up the line. Throw is not going to be in time to get him, and somehow he's going to wind up with an infield single. Digging in once again, Greg Bird. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. Pitch outside, the throw. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal.
Like 5-6 outs out on the bases. That's awesome.
A ball and a strike now to Bird.
Look out, 1-1.
Count is 1-2 now. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's first delivery to him on the way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
It's 1-2.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Judge is there, 1 away. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Felt high and right down the middle for a strike. Missed with a slider. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. This is well struck. High and deep toward the left field corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Now another 1-2. Into center field. Line drive base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Xander Bogaerts. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Vasquez, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Behind 0-2 now. One and 2 to the Boston shortstop.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate there.
And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
The 1-1 is in there for the second strike. First and second now, 1 man out. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Popped him up. Sanchez is there. 2 gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that one just missed outside. And solid contact there as his ball is belted high in the air out to left. That one is out of here. This game is tied.
Yeah, we're all tied up, and it's anybody's ball game after that blast. We live in that what have you done for me lately world, so that gem he was pitching doesn't mean anything anymore.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Oh, I think they're not right now.
2-0.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only one free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Soft liner towards short, and this will be pulled in easily for the final out of the inning. Here's Miguel Andujar now. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Miguel Andujar.
Right?
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Obviously looking to pull the baseball right there, out in front on that off-speed pitch. This will be an interesting sequence right here to see if he slows him down even more or tries to run him by.
And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Brett Gardner. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. No balls and 1 strike. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Digging in and looking for more, Aaron Judge. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
I know there's 2 outs right here, but your job as the number 2 hole hitter, especially with the monsters hitting behind you, find a way to get on base. Maybe a little 2-out lightning on the horizon.
Stays alive, still 0-2.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
On a line, that's a base hit. He's around first, heading for 2. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double. Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did, and looking at it again on show track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that. Here's the pitch.
Jesus
Wave and a
Christ.
miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Bogarts into shallow left, and he brings it down to end the inning.
No, fuck that up.
Back in the Big Apple as we're set for
Leading off for the Red Sox, third baseman
David Robertson will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Ready for another shot now. Mitch Moreland. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. No balls and a strike to count. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Count remains at 0-2. Bases are empty, one man out. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
Now batting. Center fielder.
A ball and no strikes.
Bradley Jr.
Ground ball right side. Torres on the grass. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Giancarlo Stanton now. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes.
Designated hitter. John
Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
You know, it's funny. I can count on one hand the times I was able to actually go to the plate and think home run and hit a home run. I wish guys would just focus on getting into their rhythm at the dish, trying to hit the ball hard and let the chips fall with it.
And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Ball game. So it's a solo shot to dead center, and none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Well, they say better late than never, and that's obviously something that he takes to heart as he puts a charge in one for a walk-off homer. Got to be the best feeling in all of baseball.
Well, it's a team sport, of course, but it is customary to recognize one individual that stood out above all else. And there he is on your screen. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up with 3/4 of the cycle. Couldn't get the toughest one of them all, a triple, but it was still an outstanding showing with the bat.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. New York came through when it mattered in